Howdy all Muglex Lives. I think it's time to play a little Minecraft. Man, look at that fox out there. So I think when I left off last episode, I was mining for iron so I could make an iron counter. And I definitely have some iron cooked up here today, so we can get that in place. Let's see. I want to get some iron blocks. Not that they're very irony, but you know. I always think they're a weird color. I still have a ton of iron still cooking, so we'll let that do its thing. I'm gonna head back over here. Yeah, it's super late in the day. Uh-oh. Somebody killed a squid. Must have drowned. It's been a long day. We were out with my family because my niece and nephew graduated today, so we had to go. I mean, we didn't have to go, but we were over there for that. And of course, we still had our normal Sunday morning, and then skipped lunch, headed straight for okay, so I need two more of those guys, and I want to get some more brown carpet in here for this. And we need a couple of doors. And yeah, I'm just gonna put those in there too. I like the way that looks. But I need a couple of doors, and I need some more cauldrons. Man, I couldn't think what they were called. Yeah, it went pretty good. I was surprised it was as short as it was. It was only an hour, and of course we got there like 40 minutes early so that we could get good seats. And I was kind of surprised they had no guest speaker. That was weird. And well, I don't know if that was weird, but I was expecting a guest speaker. I didn't know what they were doing there. And so the must have been the principal or the superintendent got up, and he spoke for just a few minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes. And that was really the only. Well, they did a thing that like when I was in school 8 million years ago. When I was in school 8 million years ago, there was valedictorian and salutatorian. And so I was expecting that, and they went through and they had listed off the different grade point levels of the students, not like individual, but like students who got a 3 to 3.5, students got a 3.5 to a 3.8, students got a 3.8 to a 4. And then like they went through all the students for that, and then this is the weird thing to me, they did a uh, hold on, I'll remember what they call them. Oh, I forgot to make my doors. Dang it. Something scholars, they called them. And um, you know what? I totally should put another. Not that you can even really see it back there, so I guess it didn't matter what it was, but I'll swap these out too. Nice. All right, so now I've got my little. Oh, yeah, I needed to bring in some white concrete and maybe some. You can't stair concrete, so maybe what I want to do is bring in some quartz stairs and some glass for over top of that door. I have glass on me, do I? Nope. Alright. Doors, stairs, glass. Doors, stairs, glass. And so they called them senior scholars, I think is what they were called, and it was a average of your grade point average and your SAT score. And so then the best two students from that were the two that gave the speeches. And they were really short, like super short. Like the one spoke for 6 minutes and the other one spoke for 4. Pretty sure when I was the valedictorian for my school, I spoke for like 15 minutes. It probably wasn't that long. It's probably like 10 minutes. But we were given a time that we had to speak for, not like how soon to stop, but how long in total. Okay, so I got my glass. What else did I come over here for? Because I've completely forgotten. Glass. Oh, right. Quartz stairs and doors. So, quartz stairs. And we'll take these blocks of quartz just in case. Actually, let's take these quartz slabs. Maybe I like slabs better. And then I think I've got maybe some doors out here. I can at least look at the doors and decide. You know what? I kind of like these jungle doors. I'm going to go with the jungle doors. Look at that. I actually even have 2 jungle doors. So there's awesomeness. Got to have those doors you can see through a little bit, right? Because you don't want your wait staff to crash into each other. So they didn't speak very long, and then I honestly think the longest segment of the whole thing was they did a video showing baby picture and then the senior picture of each of the graduates. Yeah. I told him tonight I'm really surprised that I was even able to sit where we sat today because I I want those inset. It's been a long time since I sat anywhere without back support. Uh, like a back on a chair. And yeah, see, I've got this whole like the outer ring of. Okay, first off, I should have brought white concrete so I could finish filling this in. So, do I want a stair around the edge, or do I just want a slab? I like the slab better. I definitely like the slab better, but I should have brought some concrete with me. I'll have to go back and get concrete after I get around here. And so but yeah, finally, and so we got through that, and then the big thing for me today was to go see the new Godzilla movie. I'm still processing it. We didn't get over there till the 6 o'clock movie, 6:10 movie, and so it didn't get out until pretty late. And then, of course, my niece and nephew don't actually live next to us, and the Godzilla movie was in a completely different city. And so we had to. I think it was. We left here about. What was that noise? Did you hear that weird noise? So we left here about 12:40. We got there about 1:30. So, what is that, like 50 minutes? 50 minutes to get to the school. And then we went from there back to my brother's house. And then we left his house about shortly before 5. And it was close to 6 when we got to the theater. Okay, I think I've got. I don't got. It's okay, I think there's one out here. Don't got nowhere. Wow. Alright. I can make one, but I'm almost done with this place, so. I'll just come over here. And, so yeah, and it's 11, a little after 11 now. I think it was close to 10 when we got home, so it was a long day. It was a long day. I think I got up at 9 and didn't get home till about 10. So, man, where did I run out of stuff? Wow, I really got close. Okay. Oh, you know what? Yep. And we'll just go around through here. Godzilla was pretty good. Like I said, I'm still digesting it, so I can't say it's the best Godzilla movie ever. I don't think it was at this point, but it was good. I was hoping for a bit more Godzilla action. than there was. It was a pretty good story. I'd actually read a review that somebody said that they felt like there was too much monster and not enough human drama, but I think maybe they were joking because it was mostly human drama. Um, and But man, there were some excellent Godzilla scenes, excellent giant monster scenes all through that movie. Although I like the last movie too, so I don't know if or the last two movies, I guess. And then of course they hinted at the new movie next year. I think it's next year. Okay, I need white concrete, and I got a ton of that. So awesome. And so um, I have to admit that the movie to me, being someone who has seen the 30 plus Godzilla movies that are out there now, um, I have to say that I wouldn't call this movie original. I mean, it was original in most of its storyline, sort of. Uh, and But it definitely it definitely drew heavily on some of the Japanese Godzilla films in what went down. Uh, it made me, and I think this might be part of the problem. Oh, I totally need some lights over here. Uh, it made me want to come home and watch the older Godzilla movies. um, it shared a lot with whoops. It shared a lot with Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. Since I mean they do fight Ghidorah, but some of what went down in this was very. You know what might look good over here is some more of these lamps, and I don't have any on me. So let me run back again, see if I got any lamps left over. Oh, you know what? Before I get all crazy and run back, let me make sure that I filled in all the spots that needed filling in. It does look like that. All right. Oh, you know what? I never put glass in these either. I need to bring glass in for some of these, and this needs to become white concrete because there's just no way I want gray next to my window. Should probably do some plants maybe in there too. Pretty sure all the windows in there are full glass panes. So, um, but there were some scenes very reminiscent of Godzilla vs. Destroyer and Godzilla versus uh, King Ghidorah, both of which are newer. And I mean, there's a lot of nods to the old Godzilla movies in there, anyways. Like the one character is Dr. Serizawa, and Dr. Serizawa in the original the original film is the scientist that created the oxygen destroyer weapon, which was used to defeat Godzilla in the original film. And then, just a lot of stuff like that. The G Team they mentioned in this movie is artifact from right, lanterns. I was like, what did I come back here for? I only got one. All right, well, I need to make more then. I've got coal on me. I'm gonna need a little bit of. I got these iron blocks. I can break down the iron blocks. Coal and sticks and iron blocks to become ingots, and ingots to become nuggets, and nuggets to become lanterns. And I'm probably going to want some fencing as well. I want to say dark oak is the color I'm using in there. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see. But it was good. I enjoyed it. It's a little weird to see Millie Bobby Brown in there. Isn't that her name? Millie Bobby Brown? Is that her name? Millie Bobby Brown? That can't be right. It is Millie Bobby Brown. And because I've seen her in Stranger Things, and she was in what was the other movie she was in that I was thinking of while watching this and was like, wow, she is very emotional in this movie. Oh no, that's it. Just Stranger Things. I was thinking I'd seen her in something else. But she's very, very emotional in the movie compared to her character in Stranger Things, because her character in Stranger Things is, well, maybe you don't know, but her character in Stranger Things is, yeah, it's the same thing. Is like a government experiment. I wonder if I should do another. You know what? I wonder if I should do another chandelier over here. One, two, three, 4, 6, 7. Oh, it's even, so we'll do a 7, 2, 3. It would just be right here. We'll put it right here, which will be off, but that's okay. I wish you could hook these to metal, because I would totally. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then this place, it's going to need some lights in here. What is that? That's one space out from the wall, one. I guess this would be one space out from the wall. Oh, right, and my glass to fill these in. And so she's very speaks haltingly and is not super confident like she is in the Godzilla movie. So it was a little jarring, I guess. But she did a good job. I mean, she's an actress who's been in a lot of stuff, so I mean, it's not like this is her first role or anything. But for me, it was only like the second time I'd ever seen her in something, and so all right, plants. That would be the next thing I would want to put in here. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we just leave it nice and open like this. I mean, there are a couple of spots. Maybe, maybe. Hmm. I don't know. Would I want some kind of divider between my restaurant and my bar? I could totally see having that. Could totally see a creeper coming out and blowing up my restaurant. Why don't I have a bed over here? Why do I have to travel this far? Bloop. Probably get over here and start working on this restaurant next. Finish this one off. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna need some more dark oak, right? Because obviously that is my wood of choice for this build. And then maybe we'll get some. No, probably not. I might use two different woods. I might go with dark oak on the bottom and spruce maybe on top of that. Right there's some. That might look okay together. Maybe. Maybe. Oh man. So this is a dumb thing I did. I I got a check from my brother and I had paid for something this last week that my brother and me and my sister were gonna pay for, and so I just paid for the whole thing while I was out and about, and they were gonna pay me back, and so my brother he gave me a check to cover his share, and so I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna try. I've never used mobile depositing before. And so I go on there and it's like when you're gonna mobile deposit a check, you have to write in for mobile deposit only, you have to write in the name of your bank, you have to write in and then sign it like you normally would. And so I do all that. And then it's like you gotta take a picture of the front and back, and I So I get a picture of the front all lined up and take the picture, and then I got a picture of the back and take the picture, and then it's like, pick the account it's going in. So I pick the account it's going in, and then it says, fill in how much the check was for, and I'm like, all right, and I type in how much the check is for, and then it goes, we're sorry, there's a limit of $1,500 in the amount that you can mobile deposit. I'm like, what? Where did it say that before I ruined this check? And I'm like, now it's just going to be a huge, giant hassle to that was probably something I dug out when the light was leaking through. Uh, but I was like, oh man, now there's just going to be this huge hassle when I go into the bank, and they'll be like, oh, well, this is listed for mobile deposit. Did you already deposit this? No, I didn't deposit. So I'm like, dude, can you just write me a new check? Because I was dumb. Spruce slabs. I got so much junk in my inventory. Alright, let's get this out here, and then I might fiddle with it a little more after this, but actually feeling pretty good about having that building almost completed. Because most of my buildings, not even close. That's all I've had is a hassle with the bank, I tell you. I deposit a check, they're like, oh, well, because of the size of the check you deposited, not only can we not release the funds to you, but it's going to be 7 days. And that's what she said, 7 days. And then it turns out what she meant was 7 business days. And we had a holiday. So it wasn't 7 days, it was like 10 days before I had access to my money. Okay. Something like that, maybe? I think that looks okay. I wonder maybe... let's try something different here. Let's do... let's make it taller. Let's make it a real big... well, we do this. And then this. So tall. I don't like it. It's too tall. It's too tall. Where's my axe? Okay, what do we do? This. I like that better. Yeah. Just a little bit of something going on here. Actually, what if we... what? This is how my design process works. Put it down, look at it. What if we do this? That's better. All right. So I think... See, I could totally put a plant here in this corner. One over in that corner. Maybe a little something along the top of this. I don't know. But I think that is my restaurant fairly completed. So with that, I'm going to call it a day. Click like, subscribe, and catch the next one. I will talk to you later.